Hey everyone, welcome back to Anu Talk Show. How are you doing? So, if you're a woman of color coach and you have been thinking about running ads or to put more money behind ads, or you are ready to actually spend money on ads, I want you to listen to this episode because I am about to save you a lot of your money and a lot of frustration. So, I want to today talk about why spending more money on ads will not fix your business if your messaging is broken, and what you should do instead in order to help someone to make a buying decision. Because I see this all the time. Women of color coaches are brilliant at what they do, they deliver the best result for the clients behind the doors. They have all the certifications, so many degrees and experience, and you think the reason you are not signing consistent high ticket clients is because not enough people are seeing your stuff. So you throw money on ads, or you get more eyes, but you are still having the same results. Or worse, you now attracted the wrong people with putting money behind ads. If that sounds familiar, stay right here. I'm going to break down to you what is happening and what you actually need to fix first before you spend more money on ads. So, what I see, what a lot of women of color coaches believe in, and honestly, it's not your fault that you believe in this because this online industry, this online space has been screaming about it for years, right? Like, if I just get in front of more people, I will sign more clients, more leads, more reach, more ad spend, more eyeballs. And that is the formula everyone is selling to you right now. And it actually sounds logical, right? If 100 people saw your offer, saw your messaging, and nobody bought, then maybe you need 1,000 more people to see it. And that actually gets you in the cycle of, okay, let me actually spend more ads, let me get more clients or leads into the funnel. But here is what nobody actually is telling you. If your messaging is not clear, if it is not speaking to the right people organically, and if it's not actually making someone feel like you are describing to them and they want to work with you, it does not matter if 10,000 people are actually seeing it. So if you are not solving the messaging problem, your visibility or having more visibility won't help you. And those are two different things you need to consider before you are actually getting ready to put money behind ads. And I'm not against ads. I love ads. Ads are great, and I do also do that in my business as well. But the messaging has to speak to the right people before you can actually put in more money behind ads. So I want to actually explain to you why this is a big mistake if you're a woman of color coach wanting to sign more high ticket clients and you want to scale your business. Hi, Iona. How are you doing? What's good? So, when your messaging is unclear, here is what actually happens when you spend more money on ads. You get more leads, yes, but they are the wrong leads. People who are curious, but they are not committed. They cannot afford your offer. Um, they don't understand the urgency behind what you do. They don't have the problem that you solve with your coaching offer. And now you are investing all your time being on sales call with people who were never going to buy in the first place. And that is when you start thinking, maybe I'm just not good at sales. So maybe it was never a sales problem in the first place. It was a messaging problem that you didn't notice to solve, and that happened way before your prospect ever gonna got on a call with you. Does that actually make sense? So think about it in this way. If you put a billboard on the busiest highway in your city, millions of people driving by every single day, but the billboard says something confusing, something very generic, something, a messaging that is already existing in the industry, something that is not, or make someone specific person to stop and think about, like saying things like, this is exactly what I need, this is the problem I have. All you did was pay a lot of money for a sign that nobody is responding to. And that is what broken messaging and spending money on ads will look like for you and for your business. So you are just putting a louder megaphone on the wrong message. It's so important that when you listen to this episode that you realize to first fix your messaging, because without the right messaging, putting money behind ads will only amplify what is broken right now. So the gap you have right now is not reach. The gap is that your messaging is unclear, which is why your prospects don't understand the value behind your offer. So the gap is, does your messaging make the right people feel seen, feel understood, and feel like your offer is the obvious next step for them because they have this problem and it is urgent for them to solve it right now. So now maybe you're thinking, okay, what should I do, right? You need to fix the foundation. You need to fix the foundation before you start thinking about scaling the traffic. Okay, always have this in mind. Yes, we as business owner, we as coaches, we always want to scale fast, right? But if the foundation is not strong enough, everything you are building up is literally, you are building it up to crash. So fix the foundation, make it very strong. And one of the foundation thing is your messaging. So before you spend another dollar on ads, before you chase more leads, before you build a funnel, a website, you need to make three things clear when it comes to communicating your offer value, when it comes to fixing your messaging. And inside Leverage 20, I teach this tool, the power of one. I'm going to talk about three things today, um, so that it will actually help you to fix your messaging, to start running ads, and to start signing consistent high ticket clients. So, in this tool, the tool is called the power of one. The first thing we are looking into is the one person. Who exactly are you talking to? And I if you are promising, like I help women to get confidence, think about your who again. If you are saying I help people who need mindset work, think about your who again. Because I mean specifically, who is your one person? What is this person experiencing right now? What is this person thinking about at 2 a.m. in the morning? What is this one person already tried? What is she actually frustrated about by now? What is the one person actually wanting? Right? If your messaging speaks to one person, it resonates with, like if you're one person, right? If your messaging is actually speaking to everyone, you're talking to no one. It resonates with no one urgently. So if you want to increase the urgency in order to sign the next high ticket clients, you need to get very specific in your one person. And urgency is what gets someone to invest. We all know that. But a lot of people think urgency um, is like the bonuses that they get, or is the time, like only two spots left, or only until Sunday. Like a lot of people think that is urgency. That's not urgency. The more specific you go into your messaging with your one person, the more urgency is felt by that one person. And I'm really talking about, like, I help South Asian women to lose 20 pounds by eating their favorite food. Like, that's South Asian. It's a specific who you really need to dial in when it comes to your one person with their identity, what they are going through. Number two is the one problem that we are solving with my tool, the power of one. What is the real urgent problem you solve? not the surface level problem, the real one, the one this one person thinks about at night, the one that she has not told to her husband, to her best friend, to her parents. Like, your messaging has to name that problem better than she can name it for herself. And I call it the best friend method because if you, as a coach, as a consultant, as an expert, you know about your one person like the best friend, like the back of your hand, they feel immediately the trust. And that is how you are building the trust immediately, because you are literally showcasing your ideal client that you can actually help them. This is how you're increasing cold conversion as well. I don't believe that cold leads need a lot of time to invest and that they need a lot of nurturing before investing. If you are able to communicate the urgent problem they are having, even if this person joins your community today, they could be ready by tomorrow. That's the belief we are holding inside our company, because when you solve the right problem for the right person, they don't need months of months nurturing to say yes to your high ticket offer. Actually, those who need a lot of nurturing, they end up saying no to your offer anyway. So, the third step when it comes to the power of one tool is, why should they act now? Your content, your ads, your sales conversations, they all need to answer this. What is the cost of waiting? What is she actually losing every single month by not fixing the problem yourself? If there is no urgency that you are able to communicate, there will never be an action from the buyers. So, and if there is no action from your buyers, it does not matter how many people are seeing your ads. It does not matter how much money you are putting onto this ad. It does not matter. So when those three things are dialed in, when your messaging is doing the heavy lifting for you when it comes to selling your offer, communicating your offer, then yes, your ads are so powerful and they can start to work with you within 24 hours, because the lead starts to convert and you will see high ROAS. Then sales calls will feel easy because the right person are showing up onto the call, being qualified and being pre-sold. But in order to have these effects on your business, on your sales, it's the foundation that you need to fix, and the foundation is your messaging. So let me know if you have any questions so I can actually answer it to you right now. Again, the foundation is literally the messaging behind the content. And let me say this specifically to my woman of color coaches, expert coaches watching this right now. You are not behind, okay? You just were never given the right roadmap to get you there where you want to go. Nobody sat you down and taught you how to communicate your value in a way that makes people want to pay you. And that is not your fault, but it is your responsibility to learn it now as a woman of color expert coach. You have the degrees, you have the certifications, you have the expertise, right? And which is why you go above and beyond for your clients and you get them the perfect results, the right results, the amazing results. They are giving you referrals, they are raving about you. But what you do not have yet is the messaging that matches the level of what you bring to the table. And I need you to hear this. The answer is not spending more money hoping that people will find you. The answer is how to speak directly to that one person so that when they see your content, when they see your ad, they feel like you are talking directly to them. And that is the skill. Communication is the skill. And this is what will change everything in your business when it comes to not only signing the first clients, but continuing to sign consistent clients every single month. Not more ads, not more followers, not a prettier website, a powerful message or a powerful messaging that has your bold standpoint or your bold perspectives that is clearly communicating the offer you have. And I know a lot of business coaches are pushing like spend more ads, spend more ads. Yes, you will get to a point where you will spend more ads, but evaluate in what season, in what business season are you in. Did you already fix the messaging? Is your content organically getting you the clients? What message actually spoke to them that they said yes to your high ticket offer? So if you're thinking right now, okay, Anu, I hear you, and I do know that I actually need to fix my offer. I don't know how to figure out what to say and how to say it. This is exactly what I do inside Leverage 20. Inside Leverage 20, I teach you how to craft your messaging that attracts the qualified clients so that you can sell your coaching offer with confidence and build consistent income month after month and without needing a massive audience or doing complicated funnels. You are a woman of color coach who's done second guessing, you are done undercharging, you are done posting content that gets likes but no clients. I want to talk to you over a phone call. So DM me ready so that I can send you the link to book a call with me and we can have a conversation where we put down the 3 steps you need in order to scale your business to 20K a month and beyond. Just me and you looking at what is really going on, where are the gaps, what do you need to fix in order to scale your business and get more clients in your offer. Because again, you do not need more leads if the conversion is not happening with your messaging. Currently, you need to fix your messaging and start to talk to the buyers who are already existing in your audience. And I can help you to do that inside Leverage 20. So, again, DM me ready so I can send you the link in and we can actually book a call with you. With that being said, thank you so much for joining today's episode. I wish you a wonderful day and I talk to you soon. Bye.